These are my final games of Merge Tactics and the last video I'll be making on this account. Because in 1 day and 6 hours, I'll be able to play on my main account here, guys. Currently, we are at 9,641 trophies, and we have our Holy Elite level cards, guys. I'm going to be so excited to play with these cards. I haven't touched these in about, I would say, a month and a half, ever since the botting crisis. I know, that was a problem. But anyways, guys, what we're going to be doing today is these are my last games for the season. I'm not going to be playing that much tomorrow because I do have a CS project I need to complete in the coming days. So probably no game. Maybe I might get in like one game tomorrow. Maybe like to commemorate the end of the season. But other than that, pretty much no games. So these are my final games. And let's go grab the bomber here, or the goblin. And we have the smart trade. Unfortunately, our early game RNG is not too good, or our first round RNG is not that great. But I really like this modifier because you can kind of get out of bad RNG by selling your 1 stars and then hopefully forcing like 2 goblins. So at least we can get 2 goblins in the next round. But basically, guys, what I wanted to talk about today is I want to talk about my experience, because one of the major questions I get asked in my live streams is, did you play other auto chess games in the past, or how did you get into Merge Tactics? Let's go by the knight there, and then I think what I'll do here is I'll probably sell this, and I just want to kind of like force out a cycle here because I can sell my 1 stars, guys, remember that. And I'll try to end with like some goblins here. All right, that's fine. So look, my economy is busting right now. My economy is banging, guys, and we're gonna survive the round really good. We're actually gonna win this round. So I'm going to talk about the history of Merge Tactics as well. It's been a heck of a season. I mean, it's 2.5 months, like the longest Clash season ever, pretty much. So I'm going to be talking about those 2 things because, I mean, a lot of you guys have been asking about that. So let's go try to get a comp here, guys. We could probably sell this guy. And then we could get in the Goblin Machine. And then I think I could just go for throwers because we have all these troops already leveled up. So we're probably going to go for that. And then I think I could actually just sell the Ghost here and kind of like again, like I said, I can kind of just force a cycle here because it's smart trade, so I don't actually lose up in the long run. So we're gonna be really good. That's why I really love this modifier. I'm just gonna Windows notification there. But it's gonna be a little bit of a more of a special video because it's the final video of this first season where kind of my life changed. I guess you could say it's content creation, so it's gonna be a bit of a longer video. A little more yapping towards the later parts. I'm gonna try to keep it more game focused in this early part for you guys, because I know that's why a lot of you guys are here for. That's what a lot of you guys are here for. Excuse me. Let's go max with the bomber. Let's go. And we unfortunately empty shop there, but we do get that, so not terrible. Okay, he has assassin, so we're kind of screwed here. I think we're gonna take the L in this round, but we're gonna survive. We're gonna survive the round. We're just gonna probably, I don't even know if we're gonna kill a single person here, but hopefully we'll see. We'll see. If we can get 1 kill, I'll be sad. Okay, we got the goblin here. And the reason I put the machine in the front there is because, like, the machine in the front is because the giant skeleton would get, like, launched back. So I think that was better. But let's check our opponents here, and I guess we'll see. Let's try not to get 4th. Okay, we don't get 4th. That's all I'm asking for, guys. He had the 4 aces, so I could probably just go for these 4 aces right now. And we can maybe level up a Mega Knight here, actually. That's really good. Unfortunately, we do empty shop there, but we are facing the deceased guy, so really good stuff for us. Let's fix our placement here because we don't actually need to anti-assassin against this guy. So I'll go like that, but I'm super excited, guys, because the meta is going to be so different in the next season. I've already mentioned this before, but I feel like right now the game is a bit stale, and a large reason why the game is feeling a bit repetitive to people is because there's not, like, that many viable comps. Like, I would say right now there's only like 4 comps that are sort of on par with each other, being like, of course, Clan, Rangers, Ace, or Ace 4, Ace Golden Knight. And I guess you could argue throwers, though throwers do have like relatively less strength, but they're equally as iconic, I would say, as the other 2. So I'm very glad because now there are 26 cards, meaning there's so many more combinations. And I know a lot of people have already been kind of cooking up combos in the Discord server. By the way, shout out to the Discord. A lot of very good players are there. If you are looking to get into strategy, then I would definitely join the Discord there. But I think what I'm going to do here is, unfortunately, we're facing Abraham, my boy Abraham. Shout out to Abraham, actually. He's in the Discord. He's a very good player. We're probably going to lose to this guy, unfortunately. But, I mean, look, if we would have faced this guy, we would have won, and we would have gotten a second place. So, like, it's just a matchmaking difference, to be honest. I really hope they kind of fix that. But nothing we could do about that. It's kind of RNG in that sense, because we would have totally won the other guy, but that's completely fine. But I'm going to mention my experience with auto chess, because I know a lot of people have been asking about that. So, I actually tried TFT. I think every time I stream, one of the biggest questions I get asked is, have you played TFT? Because TFT is like the front runner in terms of not RPG, what is it called? Auto chess. So I actually did play TFT. I think it was about 4 summers ago. I installed it for 2 weeks, just playing with my boys. I wasn't obviously that I wasn't that good. I only played for 2 weeks, but I got really interested in this sort of auto chess concept. And okay, the round start. I was getting worried. I might have to like cut that out because like, dang, the matchmaking's been really long these days, guys. I'll go with the Spirit Goblin there, but I did play for about 2 weeks, and I really liked TFT because it was unique, right? I feel like auto chess just isn't that popular of a genre in the first place. So the only issue I had with TFT though, well, first let me just say it was so fun that I was actually doing like a summer camp, but it was just so fun that I ended up skipping like all my courses just to play TFT. It was pretty bad. But my main problem was there's too many characters and like items. It was not like, I guess it wasn't very beginner friendly. Let's buy the Spear Goblin. Let's try going for a Goblin here. Actually, can we go for... I wouldn't bank on it. I would just sell that probably. Nice, we maxed that out. That's huge, actually. We could probably go for... Oh, this is just phenomenal. This is absolutely phenomenal. I think I'm going to take the victory here, guys. And... yeah, it was just not very beginner friendly because... I mean, there's so many different here. It's more complicated than Merge by far. It was a lot more strategy based, which I really liked. I feel like Merge is more like kind of, I guess you could say like it's not that much strategy. Like I feel like the skill ceiling is not very high because it's so simple in comparison to TFT. Okay, let's kind of see what we can go for here. We could go for this guy, and then let's sell that guy, and then I feel like we could sell. We could go for this. I feel like we could just go for the clan at this point, to be honest. Because we have like a lot of... I'm going to sell this. We have a lot of clan units here. Yeah, so we can potentially even 3-star this bandit. But I think what I'll do here is I'll just go for this. Really good start for clan. Unfortunately, he does have the rangers. I should have probably checked. I think it's my main problem that I'll focus on. Like kind of... I need to spend more time like actually positioning. Because I kind of just like sit there and just... kind of like just... like trying to build my comp to the hand, which is not a good practice. By the way, I'll be going over my #1 tip on improving because I feel like that's going to be so helpful in the next season. A bit later on in the video. Let's go for the queen here though, and then let's probably sell the queen. I guess I could have sold the bandit there instead. Let's sell the bandit actually. We could sell the Valkyrie. Just try to get a queen. Beautiful, guys. 3-star queen, actually beautiful. I could sell this actually, and then we could try going for like a bandit, leveling up our bandit. Please, if possible. Doesn't look like it. That's fine. I'm gonna queen up just so we can have a better time taking out his other units, and then we're gonna go for like a maxed. I want to max Ace. Now, ideally, I want the Mega Knight. Good, we take him out. Very good. He has the throwers. I could maybe go for the Executioner because he did have the throwers here. But guys, this is the most important 24-hour window to push. I mean, this is kind of early. I still have like a day and 6 hours left by the time I'm recording. So by the time the video comes out, it's going to be less than a day, barely. But again, I have that project that I unfortunately do have to focus on. So, well, I say unfortunately, but I mean, it is unfortunate. But okay, nice. We do cycle there. Let's see if we can block. I think we can block the princess, but maybe I could try going for something else here. Okay. Unfortunately, he did get the Dark Goggins there. You know what? I am actually okay with this. Let's go with queen in the middle. I feel like that's pretty unpredictable, and it works out, guys. Dude, the problem with this matchup is you kind of have to, like, gamble guess the prince. Like, the prince v queen. That's, like, the most significant part, but we do take that, which is very good. But yeah, I did start playing TFT for about 2 weeks in the summer. I did quit because, I don't know, at that time, I was playing other games. I guess more, like, I was into Valorant a lot and Minecraft at that time, so I guess I just didn't have the time commitment for TFT. We're facing the dead guy, so I guess... Okay, we empty shop there, but I guess that gives us more time to yap. So, after that, when they announced merge tactics, I know a lot of people just really couldn't care. Cause I mean, I feel like with auto chess, it's not a popular game mode. Like you either kind of love it or you don't like it. You either love it or I wouldn't say you love it or hate it, but like are indifferent to it. So I personally was really excited because I was into that auto chess genre from 2 years back. I guess 3 years back, right? Because Merge Tactics just came out, or like 3 to 4 years back. So that's how I really got into it. And then on the first day, I immediately started playing. I was calling up my boy because he was also interested in the auto chess genre. He wasn't like an auto chess player, but he was just pretty interested in it. His name's Damien, bro. Shout out to Damien. We were playing on call for about maybe we played on call for 3 hours straight. He got to 800 stars, I think, and then went to sleep because it was about 6 a.m. at that time. But I was addicted. I played 10 hours straight until like the PMs. Like I had an all-nighter basically. Let's sell the Skeleton King, max out the bar, beautiful stuff. Let's go get the Goblin Machine to block. And then I don't really think I need to worry about the Prince. I don't think the Prince is gonna be that threatening, but okay, now we could get the Prince because it looks like he kind of blocked everything. And then I think what I'll go for is I could also grab a Skeleton King, actually. Yeah, I'll just grab a Skeleton King, because a lot of these Rangers players, like, Skeleton King is interchangeable with a lot. I mean, the front line is very interchangeable here, so. He does shift his units over, so I think what I'll do is I'll probably Queen here, because that's relatively unpredictable. Usually, these Prince players kind of place their Prince at, like, the extremities or the middle. So if you kind of take, like, an intermediate hex, like what I just did, they won't end up predicting it, so. We're not going to win the game, but we do win the round, which is really good. This is our last round, so I don't know exactly what he can pull right now, comp-wise. I think that's probably the best. I mean, I'll sell the Valkyrie, I guess, maybe give us some space to, like, block one other thing. I feel like what I could do is I could block the Golden. Perfect. Like, I don't know. I feel like the Golden Knight is the next strongest unit he could purchase, so I think blocking the Golden Knight there is a good move. We block the Giant Skeleton. We block basically everything. And guys, if you don't like the blocking playstyle next season, there's going to be a lot less blocking in my opinion because there's 26 copies and it's just not very practical to block everything. I think what I'll do here is I'll probably... Last minute change there. Nah, oh, well, actually that was a misplay on my part because I moved my bandit back. So if he places Prince there, that's like the only hex it could go to. So I guess that's a misplay on my part. But our comp is really good. So we're going to end up taking the win, even though it's a slight misplay on my part. So we got that. Very good W there. First place, boys. Let's see how many trophies we do get. How much should we lose in the last round? I don't know, but we should be getting more. 18. Do we even gain? Are we even up from that? Are we even up? Yeah, we are up from that. So that's pretty good. So I was playing about 10 hours in that first day. I started at like 12 a.m. or something, and then I guess more than 10 hours. I stopped in the afternoons. I was just so addicted, lying down in my bed, like stomach down on the bed. That's like the most optimal, comfy position. Like if you're locked in playing Clash, I don't know anybody who can just like lie down and just play like that. Like I can't focus. So I have to like kind of lie down like on my stomach and play. I don't know. It's like a half locked in, like leisurely position. But I was playing for so long, and my initial thoughts, I guess, and also I guess I'll cut the video if we need to here because I mean the matchmaking is taking forever. Okay, I was about to reach for my Gatorade, but we start off with a 2-star troop, so we can probably get the Executioner, and then I think I'll save this, take the victory. But as I was saying, the game was really fun. But the thing is, my initial thoughts for when the game mode was coming out was that, look, I thought obviously the top players would be different. The top merge players would be different than the top ladder players, which I thought was interesting because I think this is the first time that would actually ever happen, because with other game modes like Retro Royale, I still think there would be a lot of overlap. But because I thought if it was similar to TFT, it would be kind of like strategic in its own way. It would be pretty different. Let's go ahead and sell that. Let's try to get some merges here and go for 2 goblins. Yeah, we can definitely just buy that. And then I kind of just want to go for 2 goblins if possible. I think we can't because these guys have the goblins instead. So I think I'll just go for this. I mean, we're going to take the victory again, which is not terrible, but our economy is going to be a bit worse, which is the only problem. But I mean, HP is good. I just wasn't getting goblins because these guys had them all, I'm pretty sure. But I don't think it's like that bad necessarily. If we win, it's not bad. Okay, oh my god. Level 10 Ghost. Last time y'all will be seeing that. So let's upgrade. We actually need to upgrade our stuff now, so let's sell that. I do believe we can still get a decent economy going if we get... Yeah, we're getting merges. We're fine. even though we didn't get goblins. Let's see what we do get here. Maybe we could actually go for the undead. Maybe Dark Goblin? Oh, we actually do get a Dark Goblin here. Okay, I'll do this for then. Not bad. Let's check our opponents now. Oh, nobody has... They're all going clan. Wait, that's awesome. I think what I'll do here is I have to sell and just kind of keep going here. Beautiful stuff. I'll sell the P.E.K.K.A here. Maybe we could... Beautiful princess. Guys, awareness. Awareness. God level awareness. We do lose, but we're facing the best guy in the server. So, like, I mean, come on. Can you expect me to win that? Anyways, we're going to max out these... We're trying to max out the Rangers here. Let's go for this guy. I guess we could go for the... We could go for the Prince and the... Whatever we get, to be fair. Let's go for the Prince here. Giant Skeleton as well could be nice. I don't really want to go for the Mega Knight because they are running aces, meaning that's probably, like, impossible for us to max them out. So I'm going to try going for something good here. Prince is really nice. Okay? If we can max that out, that would be beautiful. I don't think we can, unfortunately. Oh, he's going to go for Assassins here. Oh, I mean, I called it, but unfortunately, like, I mean, it just obviously didn't really work out, but can we get one kill? Okay, we do get a kill, so we're gonna survive. Okay, we have 1 HP. I did catch it, but it was a little late, unfortunately. Because I was like, who just puts their Golden Knight in the back like that if they're not going Assassins, you know? Let's catch that guy, and then what I think I could do here is maybe go for a Skeleton King if possible. Or a Knight. Maybe if we could 3-star the Knight, I would not complain about that either. He has a Skeleton King, unfortunately, so we're not going to be getting that. But, okay. Now we need to adjust our placement. He's going Bandits. So remember, guys, we need to anti-Bandit here. Please. Oh, he switched, but he switched to a different location. Okay, that's fine. The Bandits should not be that effective, please. Okay, the Bandit's dead. But the issue is the queen here. We might take an L here, and we just have to hope he loses first. I actually don't think this guy's even... I don't think he's gonna lose first. Wait, we won? We won? What? Wait, what? We won! I was like, wait, what? Okay, block the bandit. Oh my god. I was like, wait, what? We won? Okay, I mean, I'll take it, I guess. I don't know what to say. Okay, this guy, is he... Oh, he's running Assassins. Okay, fair. You know, we could go for the Queen. We could go for the... yeah, we could go for Clan here. Clan Rangers, I would say. The guy gets forgotten again there. Jeez, I think we're gonna lose, unfortunately, though, but... Hey, we got 2nd place. I'll definitely take that, guys. I thought we were gonna lose that last... Look, to go from... Are we gonna get 4th to 2nd? I'll take it. I'll take it. But basically, I really wanted to improve, and I thought obviously the player base would be, or the top leaderboard would be really different. So I saw, I was looking through the Discord, and the meta at that time, guys, week 1, the meta was King. Okay, everyone was running King because if you think about it intuitively, King is a safe option because you can get a guaranteed like 12 elixir basically. So everyone was like, oh yeah, just stack the first like 2-3 rounds, get the guaranteed 12 elixir, and you'll be good to go. But then there's one player that invented something different that nobody believed in, and I'll talk about him later after we kind of get some merges here, guys. Okay, let's sell everything, and then... Oh, shoot. Alright, that's fine, I guess. Oh, we actually win the round because of that. That's pretty good. I guess we could go for Juggernauts here. I like going for Juggernauts here, personally. So we could go for that. Or we could even go for, like... No, let's just go for Jugs. I mean, they always work for me, so I'll just take the Juggernauts. Because, I mean, they always work. Like, there's no need to try anything new, I guess. Just looking for the Knight and the P.E.K.K.A, basically. Okay. I mean, that's okay, but, like... Not ideal, I guess. Maybe... Could we possibly go for a Queen? I think we can maybe even go for a Queen here. I'm not... Okay, unfortunately, we empty shop. I mean, not the best, but we are at 10 HP, so I guess we just have to wait for somebody to kind of sell something. I don't know. I didn't see anyone with the Queen, so I was like, maybe we could go for that, but... Anyways, we maxed that out. That's really good. I'll definitely take that. I kind of want to operate a bit more slowly so we don't empty shop here. I'm going to take the Valkyrie, and perfect. We get a max level Barbarian here. You know what? I'm actually going to take this Queen, and then boom. Beautiful stuff, guys. I'm that guy. my knowledge is at a different freaking level. Don't question me, dude. Oops. Oops. I probably should have queen first lane. Probably should have queen first lane, but it's okay. Maybe we can go for a giant skeleton. We don't. That's fine. I think we'll still be able to win because our shield is just insane here, guys. Our shield is crazy. We're going to knock this. We're going to take him out at least and survive the round. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we do. So we're in a good spot. We're at 10 HP. We shouldn't get fourth. Like, in no world are we going to get fourth here, guys. So I think what we can do here is he has 4 aces, so we're not going to get the bandit. It's going to be a little weird. I think I have to go 4 jugs, queen, which is really, it's just odd. It's just really odd. I'm going to farm elixir a little bit, and then I'll go for, yeah, the trait wise, that's obviously the best. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to utilize my 2 juggernauts, and I think we're in a really nice spot. If I take out one at rock, which I'm going to bring up earlier, actually. Guys, this is like my history of merge tactics video, okay? Then we can take out one Ed Rock is very iconic, by the way. If you think he's a random guy, he's not a random guy. But basically, as I was saying, I wanted to improve at the game, and I did speak about this briefly in my 10K special video. This card is a hidden mechanic, but I was on the Discord and I was like, okay, there's got to be some TFT master that has these strats on lock. And there's this guy. I looked on the leaderboard and I was kind of looking out for those names in particular. I think we could fast cycle a bit fast, and then right as I say that, fortunately we are not able to. But let's put in our bandit here, and I think we should still be like in a really good spot. We're gonna give our queen double shield here. Our queen's gonna be invincible. But there's a guy on the leaderboard, the top player, his name was Linley. And I saw him chatting in the Merge Tactics channel on the CR official Discord. And I was like, this is my golden opportunity. I could just learn all the strats right now, and I could just become super dominant. So that's what I did. I hit him up, and I was basically like, okay, what's the best strat? Because although everyone was running the king, I was questioning, like, I wasn't questioning it. I don't want to say, oh, I knew the Empress was better. I wasn't doing that, but I was like, I didn't count the Empress out. I was like, I think she has potential, but I don't exactly know. I kind of want to get a better source. So I asked Linley about that, actually. Let's go for the, I don't think we can go for Clan Avenger, so we're going to go for 4 aces. 4 aces, or excuse me, 4 juggernauts here, guys. Is he holding it? Guys, this is like a brand new, guys, for you've seen it first here. I guess I need to replace the barb and the, yeah, let's do that. And then, God, this placement is freaking awful, but I think we could do this. I don't know. We're at least gonna get second here, so I'm fine with that. But I hit up Linley and I was like, okay, what do you use? And the thing about Linley is he was the first like major player who is using the Spirit Empress. Obviously, there are other players, right? Like, there's only 2 heroes. Obviously, there are some other players, but he was basically the best Spirit Empress player at the time. He was number 1 in the world, and he said he climbed there. He was the only person who climbed up using the Empress. He was the first person who got the diamond using the Spirit Empress. And he played Clash Mini in the past. Guys, are we 5K? We're 5K, guys. Let's go. 428. That's not bad. He said he played Clash Mini before, and he's really good. I think he was number 4 in the world, by the or something insane like that. So it's like, okay. So I got in a call for him for 3 hours, and he taught me the art of cycling, guys. The cycling I do to this very day. The cycling all of you guys do this very day. Obviously, today you probably have some optimizations that, maybe you didn't have on day 1, but basically the general idea of cycling was, I don't want to say invented by him, but made meta by that guy. He's like literally like the GOAT, the father of merge tactics, okay? Also, I'll cut this part if I need to again. Like, I'm caught with my pants now. I was gonna reach for my Gatorade again, and we get into a freaking game. Okay, first free. Let's go for the ghost. Let's try to get some goblins here. And I think I will go for this. I will go for that. And we do get a beautiful golden eye. So the reason I did that is because, look, I don't want a first free to be a freaking 3 elixir card. And second of all, I want goblins. So I'm gonna get the goblins. We're gonna get our decent economy. Unfortunately, we're gonna lose the game or the round, but that's fine. So Linley's the father of merge. He helped me learn the strategies, and I basically refined the strategies for hours a day for the next 2 days until I got actually pretty good with it, and I reached diamond. I was the 400th player to reach diamond or something, so nothing insane like that. Let's go for this though, and we'll see if we get anything really good. We could go for that, and then we could honestly even go for like this. We can take our 2 goblins here, and we'll have the 2-star archer. And in this round, I'm going to think about what I should go for. This guy has clan, so we're probably not touching clan. We have 2-star Dark Goblin, 2-star Archer, so I think I'm probably going to go Rangers here. I think this is definitely a Rangers game. But I refined the strats for the next few days. All I did, it was the summertime, I had no job, pardon my language, no school either. I was just grinding merge, learning the best strategies. And I was actually really good. Unfortunately, there were bots, so like you couldn't actually really tell who the #1 player was, but okay, unfortunately I did miss out on the modifier, but like, I mean, I think we're fine. Like, we already have infinite elixir, which is why I think this character should be nerfed, because he's just actually broken. Let's go for the princess here, and let's go for the prince, because we have 3 copies now, and we could potentially get a 3-star, which is really good. And then that's fine. I mean, obviously I should have put in my 2-star prince, but I think we'll be fine for now. Max level Dark Goblin, everybody. We're gonna take out the bandit. Yeah, we're taking out the bandit. I don't think we're definitely not gonna win though, right? Right? Yeah, we're not gonna win. So I genuinely think if there weren't bots, I would be a top 100 player at that time. At the very, like, the first week, or the first like week and a half, I would definitely be top 100 in my opinion. Obviously, like, if you like agree or disagree, but that's my opinion. I don't think I got like truly good. I think at one point in the game I was genuinely like a top 10 player. Maybe in the middle of the first month, like, I obviously learned cycling, but after I started content creation, I started refining my strategies, and I started talking with like a lot of other top players, and my mental, like, I think my mental game, my game sense really peaked in like the middle of the first month. But after school started, I guess it sort of declined a bit, and like as a lot of other top players are kind of grinding and getting better at the game, I don't think I'm definitely not a top 10 player. I would say now maybe I'm like a top 100. I don't know, something like that. Pretty good, but not like as dominant as I was at that one point in the game. So I started playing a lot. That's when I started content creation after I learned Lindley's strategies, because I wanted to offer something like important to people. I guess also we might just lose. I mean, I want to face this guy because I'll obviously destroy that guy, but we're only facing the best 2 players in the lobby, which is a little unfortunate for us. But I wanted to, after I got the strategies, I was like, okay, I saw there was some content online, but I felt like I could offer a lot of valuable content as well. There's a lot of things I knew that other players didn't know. Like, for example, I mean, Lindley knew a lot of stuff. We were discussing like our opinions on a lot of things, and just there wasn't any information. There wasn't, I would say online there was a lot of beginner information for merge tactics, but no like truly advanced information, if that makes sense. So that's kind of what I wanted to do. And that's when I started making, of course, I mean, I talked about this a lot in my 10K special video, but I'm from Twitch, TikTok to YouTube. Obviously, I'm here now. That's like my creator journey, but basically, starting then, after that moment on, it was me, like the best players that we knew of were basically Lindley, and I would like to consider myself one of the best. Rezonk was also pretty good. Pretty good. Rezonk was very good. And let's go for the Skelly King. Very fortunate that we get a 5 elixir card there. I think I should have probably got the Dark Goblin and then sell this for the goblin, or the, yeah, goblin machine, but I think we're fine. We're just gonna take the round, preserve some HP. I think we'll be pretty good. It was like me, Rezonk, I think, I mean, I didn't know all the top players because there wasn't like a central community of merge tactics players like there is today. But I would say I was pretty up there. There are obviously a lot of other players, but there wasn't like this huge wave of good players like there is today. So the first, okay, let's go for this guy, and then we could sell him. And then I think what I'll do is I'll try to get goblins and just kind of upgrade them a lot. Like, we could honestly just do that. And then I think we could sell the knight, and then maybe, yeah, I mean, we'll just take this Juggernauts, the Juggernaut buff, and we get the Dark Goblin and the Goblin Machine. Super good. But the first true test of skill of merge tactics was getting to Diamond. Now, guys, Diamond, like it is today, it's not something that anybody can do. Back then, it basically meant you're pretty decent at the game. Obviously, it wasn't like insanely hard. I got to Diamond in maybe about like 3 days. So it wasn't that hard, or it was a lot harder back then than it is today. Ooh, can I go for, no, I can't go for clans. So let's maybe go for, is there rangers I can go for? I mean, I just need the archer. That's the main thing, right? That's the main thing. you know what? We could go for that. We need the archer here. Oh, he's a 3-star archer, so... I think... I actually don't know what we can go for. Everything is pretty taken here. I think maybe we could just go for assassins. There's like not really much we can do. Oh, he just lost. So I think, what did he have? He had 4. We have to go for 4 ace actually. Oh, we get that though. That's so unfortunate. But I can't use that. That's like not of use to me. Let's try going for 4 ace, or we could even just go for like juggernauts. I think I just want to go for 4 aces though. Okay, we unfortunately are not going to be able to, so I guess we just go for this. I don't know. This is a little unfortunate for us, I'm not going to lie, but... Oh, we're facing the dead guy, so we should be pretty chill. I guess 4 ace. I mean, we need an XE, but the problem is... Beautiful Golden Knight. Okay. I have to think, ace... This guy's not competing or anything with us. This guy's going undead, so he's not competing other than the Skeleton King. So honestly, I think my best bet here might just be to go for the Juggernauts. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, because that's, I mean, I feel like that's the only thing that's not contested at the moment. So I mean, the comp we can go for. I don't think we're gonna. Oh, we're facing this guy. That's. I think I low-key would rather face this guy. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, because I mean, he has 2 3-stars, but they're not like the best. So if my Golden Knight can get a really nice shot off, we'll be in a really nice spot here. Yeah, I mean, would be in a really good spot. I mean, that should be fine. Okay, placement's pretty bad, actually. The Golden Knight can't walk up. And the Golden Knight locks on the Queen, which is, like, the worst case scenario. I guess definitely could have placed it better, but... If our Golden Knight gets a hit, it could be salvageable, maybe. If he has a lot of HP. Now, I'm just getting stunned. Yeah, okay, that's, I guess, that's, like, I guess my bad. The Golden Knight got stuck. But it's, like, it's hard when there's, like, 6... I don't know. Mistake there, but... We can move on. The first test was getting to Diamond, and there weren't even 10,000 Diamond players at the time. Obviously, for quite a while, maybe about 2 weeks, there weren't even 10,000. So it wasn't a matter of getting top 10,000, it was a matter of getting 10,000. So let's go for a Goblin here if possible. Unfortunately not, but after that, I would say, obviously, there's a bot craze. There was no trophy goal because the ceiling was infinite. And the bot craze went on for about... I would say like 2 weeks until they actually removed it, which was a very good decision. It was just a little too late. I don't think they like saw exactly how unemployed people would be. They predicted it. So after that, a lot of people were kind of discouraged. They're like, why would I even push? Like, how do I even distinguish myself from these other players that are at the top of the leaderboard? But after that, let's go for the goblins. Let's just take the goblins. After that, though, people kind of started to find who the real players were because they faced them a lot. And the goal then was, okay, let's hit, it was increments of 0.1000. So starting from 4,000, like for example, the first person to hit 4.1k, or after the first person would hit 4.1k, the next hit 4.2, and so on. And the first major milestone was 5,000 trophies. The first person hit 5,000. At that time, actually, let me talk about the GOATs of Merge at the time. In the mid 4,000s range, bro, the best players is this guy named Gold Cheap. He's in our Discord. He was the GOAT of Merge Tactics. The first GOAT was Linley, and then after Linley kind of took some time off, it was Gold Cheap. Gold Cheap was popping off. And then after, I think Gold Cheap kind of left. So after that was this Japanese guy named Aster. Dude, Aster was like he was known as the #1 like competitor in our Discord server. Because our Discord server has like a lot of the top players, and everyone knew Aster was kind of like the front runner in terms of trophies. He was like the top 1 for a lot of the time. I don't think it's Aster anymore. After that, I think this guy named K was really good in our Discord as well. And then right now, bro, I think after that, it was like a lot of Japanese people that are really good. Guys, next season, I think there's going to be so many Japanese people at the top of the leaderboard. A lot of people we're not going to recognize, maybe even top 1. Unfortunately, I mean, we lose there, but it's just like terrible RNG. Can't do anything about that. But after that, it was, dude, Rune in our clan was doing great. He was top 1 right now. So that's the 5, like, GOATs of Merge Tactics for the first season. That's the first season coming to an end. Very, sentimental for me because, I mean, this is the season on how, like, I guess I started content creation. I, you know, really got into Merge Tactics. A lot of things changed for me, so I'm very blessed for the game. Very excited for the game. I'll cut it here if I have to. Alright guys, I was actually able to drink my Gatorade this time, so we're in a chill spot. Finally we get clear mind. Excuse me, that was my bad. Let's grab the knight here. And we should be okay. Should be okay. Just grab our knight here. Unfortunately, we don't get 2 goblins. This guy's being a little sneaky. Maybe he has like a prince or something. I don't know. But other than that, guys, for the last game, I wanted to talk about a serious tip I had for improving. Because a lot of people, what I noticed, a lot of people were asking for tips. I think the #1 comment I get on my videos and live streams is, I'm stuck at X trophies. How can I improve? Do you have any tips? And obviously, my first reaction to that, I guess, is nice. We need 2 goblins though. Gosh, this is insane RNG. You know what? Screw this. Let's just cycle, man. Screw this. I'm just gonna cycle, guys. Because I can. Boom. Boom. W round 2. My first thought is, I can't tell you what to improve on because there's so many aspects of the game. There's not just one thing I could tell you to do. If you're decent, obviously, if you're like a new player, yeah, there's a lot of things I could tell you to do. But guys, the #1 tip I was sharing this game that helped me improve personally, and I just think it really helped me climb up to the rank I am now. So let's do this, and then I think, honestly, we could just go for. I feel like, you know what? Let's just go for Ranger. Yeah, we could go for Rangers here. I was gonna say we could honestly just go for the Queen as well. I feel like. Ooh, okay, put that guy in, put that guy in, put that guy in. Perfect. Let's go for Queen here and we should be fine. But the #1 tip I have is, after every single game you play, win or lose, find one mistake you made. Find one mistake you made. Genuinely find one mistake you made and ask yourself how you can improve that in the next time. Now, I know it seems simple, but I feel like as humans, we naturally have pride and we want to dismiss a lot of the mistakes and flaws we have. For example, I'll come up with a very good example I had earlier today. We could go 3-star Queen. Let's freaking go. Let's go buy the bandit here. Let's sell our 2-star just to cycle, guys. But I think we're in a really W spot here. But, you know, just freaking do that. Okay, never mind. But what I was doing, this actually came to me in a previous game I was playing. It was called Valorant. It's a first-person shooting game. And I was really desperate to improve at Valorant. And the biggest tip I got was every game, every round you die. So there's rounds in that game. Like, I guess there's rounds here, but in Valorant, it's a lot easier to kind of see what you did wrong. Every round you die, ask yourself, oh, why did I die? Like, what could I have done wrong? And I think that perfectly translates to this game, and I think it translates to every other game you play. First thing, we do empty shop there, but we get our ace, and we have our 3-star Queen, so I think we're in a good spot. But it was always ask yourself why you died, and I think in this game, it's amazing advice. After every game, you should ask yourself, why did I lose? Maybe there's... Actually, I want to talk about an example of this earlier. Now, earlier today, I was pushing ranked. I think I'm about 2,450 medals, Ultimate Champion, which is, I think it's like top, like, I don't even know what it is, top 3,000 something in the world right now. But look, as humans, especially when it comes to like a skill-based game, we want to be good, right? And we don't want to say that we're bad. We don't want to admit that we were bad and we make mistakes. So I found myself saying a lot of the times, oh, he just hard countered me, or oh, he got lucky, I got unlucky, I got starting handed. There's so many excuses you can make, right? There's just so many excuses that you can make instead of actually taking accountability. I feel like that's the thing most people are just afraid of doing. It's just taking accountability for their wrongdoings, I guess you could say. And I mean, it makes sense, right? Let's go for the Executioner, P.E.K.K.A, Mega Knight. Actually, I already have the P.E.K.K.A, so let's go for the Mega Knight. And we could try going for the Skeleton King. Oh, he has Skeleton King. Let's go for this. I mean, One-Head Rock. This is the guy I was talking about, by the way. The first... No, I didn't mention it, I think. One-Head Rock was the first player to reach 5,000 trophies. Fun fact. I'm pretty sure. We could cycle a little bit here. Maybe I can get like a 3-star Executioner. I think we'll be okay, though. We might take the victory here. Oh my god, that does so much damage. But I was playing ladder earlier, and I just couldn't take accountability. And I kept losing. I was getting tilted. I was like, you know what? This guy's just getting so lucky. He's not a better player than I am. And in order to actually get better, you have to just be look at your situation impartially, and you just have to say, okay, you just have to admit that you probably made a mistake that game, even though it might hurt to admit. You just have to say, look, I'm not the best. You know, I made a mistake that game. He was the better player that game, which happens a lot of times, okay? Maybe he was the better player that game. Maybe you made a stupid mistake. There's always something you could do wrong. Even the top merge tactics player right now, I can guarantee there's one thing that they're doing wrong that they just don't know. And so after every game, I want you to look at one thing you could have done differently. For example, maybe did you buy the wrong card? Or maybe did you focus too much on speed and not on accuracy? Or maybe it was your placement bad, like in my round just there. Like obviously I wasn't really focusing on placement in that round, but our placement obviously wasn't the best there. So just things like that, I guess you could say. We could sell the bandit here, and then I guess we could maybe go for like a ranger if possible. Ideally, like I could switch to rangers right now. Yeah, okay, let's do it. Let's get our dark goblin here, and let's try going for the rangers. That's all we're gonna get, so let's put this guy in. Let's go for our clan rangers, and let's call it a day here, guys. All right. Yeah, let's call it a day. So that's what I want you guys to do, because if you think about it logically, if you find one mistake and one thing to improve after every game, let's say you play 50 games a week, you'll have 50 ways to improve after every single week. And the best players don't become the best by making excuses. The best players become the best by improving one thing at a time. It's brick by brick. They improve little by little. That's how they become the best. And that's what I want you guys to take away with you guys for the next season, because I know all of y'all are going to become the GOATs in the next season. And if you guys want to improve, that's the only way to do it. But other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's my last time playing on this account in this season. We have 1 day left. I don't think I'm going to play tomorrow that much, but I'm going to be playing on this beautiful retake account, guys, with my level 15s. But if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate that. But other than that, I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.